What's going on, guys? Kevin Pack here. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're gonna be talking about why I will never go back to college ever again. Now, if you guys don't know who I am, I'm a multiple six-figure business owner. I have a multiple six-figure Amazon business. I have a six-figure mentorship program business, and I built this all for myself from the ground up without any college degree. I'm a college dropout. I dropped out of college when I was like, when was that? Was I 20? 21, something like that? No, I definitely wasn't 21. I might have been 21. I'm not sure, but it was in my early 20s. I'm 24 years old right now and I own these companies, but I've been able to build them without a college degree. And I want to talk to you guys about my experience and why I will never go back to college again. And be sure to like the video for my chow because he always appreciates it, right? Right, Oogie? Oogie, can I get you to sit? That's definitely a no. So where do I begin? Well, it's done. It's a good start. When I was in college, I was working towards a kinesiology degree. At the time, I was a fitness trainer. I was working at a gym at the time, and I was helping clients and everything, getting them get on the fit game on, And I thought kinesiology would be a good route to help me further with my personal training, give me more knowledge about the body and this stuff like that. Later, I realized, well, I don't think that's my end goal fully. I think I really want to own a gym, and owning a gym requires me to run a business. So I changed my major to business, and then I soon learned that business degrees don't really help you learn how to open up a business. They're more so like helping you find a job for other businesses. So that's what I learned very quickly. And while I was sitting in my accounting class, I was just like, this doesn't feel right. This is not it. If I want to run a business, I need to be able to do this myself, and I need to figure it out myself. So I told myself, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run my own personal training business outside of a commercial gym. This was in September, and I told myself that by June, if I do not make at least $4,000 in a single month with my own money doing personal training, then I will go back to college, all right? But right now I'm gonna drop out. If I do make that much, I will never look back. And guess what happened? It's so good. By March of the next year, I was able to hit over $4,000 in a single month doing my personal training business, working as an independent trainer and doing online coaching as well. As soon as I made that, I realized and I knew that I don't need college to be able to make money and to support my life. I knew that I can make a good amount of money just by doing my own thing, believing in what I do and working hard at what I do as well. And didn't need a piece of paper to tell me that is possible. And long story short, from how I went from personal training to doing an Amazon FBA business, basically I realized gyms don't make that much money and I couldn't personal train people for the rest of my life. It was just too much, right? Now, the reason why I'm not gonna go back to college ever again is because I built a lot of skill sets to be able to build my businesses now through the experiences that I've had. And because of that, I know what's scalable for myself. The time that I put towards college and getting a degree is valuable time I could be putting towards my business or future business that I want to create that will be exponential, that can scale, that can grow, that can change my life. So it's an opportunity cost. Do I really want to spend, 8 hours of my day in school, or do I want to spend 8 hours of my days towards my business that will give me actual returns and create, more passive income, more investments and things like that, more knowledge towards my business rather than what's in school? So with school, I'm not guaranteed anything out of it other than a piece of paper. And on the business side, I'm not guaranteed any success either, but I have a higher chance of being successful at my business by doing that rather than just spending time studying books. So because of that logic, I realized I need to dedicate my time towards my business and not so much my school. And it's all about that opportunity cost. Where are you gonna spend your time? At this point, if you're early stages in your business, obviously you're not gonna drop out. But if you start seeing progress, you're gonna have to start making a choice. And I started to make a choice. I was like, all right, I could take this to the next level, and I could either just be steady where I'm at now, or I could just full send it and then just go all in my business and leave everything else behind me. And I've never looked back since. Once you get a little bit of taste of entrepreneurship, it's really hard to go back to anything else. It is so satisfying to make your first dollar, first $100, first $1,000 on your own. Not somebody paying you to do that, or a boss, giving you a check that's expected. No, this is something that you started from zero, that you made yourself, that you just got on your own. And it feels so good to make your own dollars. And it's addicting. It's really hard to go back. You don't want to work for somebody. You want to earn your own money and hold yourself accountable and hold this your own standard and make your own living. And ever since then, I've never looked back into it. You know, I would honestly, if I was still in college, if I decided to finish college, I would not be able to buy a $500,000 house right now. I would not be able to have a Tesla. I would not be able to work whenever I want. It would not have worked the way it is. You know, I wake up every morning excited to go into my business and start to see what I can do. What's the next thing I can do? What can I create? It's just more exciting that way. And I live on my own terms. I live on my own schedule. I don't gotta listen to nobody but myself, all right? So that's just one of the great things. And if I went to college, I would never be able to experience myself and be happy with what I want to do. And that's the reason why I'll never go back. I want to push my life to the limits, and college is not going to be able to help me do that. So I refuse to ever go back. And another thing that I realized is, like, if for some bad luck reason, I hope this will never happen to me, but at the end of the day, if something fails, you always have college to go back to. That's never going to go away. But the opportunities you have for your business, those are rare opportunities that you could either take now or let somebody else take it and you can just go get your ass back into class. That's really all it is, right? But even any failure I realized through my business has made me realize, like, failures are lessons, and lessons are going to help you grow and progress further. So I'm not afraid of that. So knowing that, I ain't got no reason to go back to school, man. There's really no reason at all. So, you know, it's funny because my mom be telling me sometimes randomly at lunch, she's like, yeah, you get your own business, but you know what? You could have a degree, you know, let people know, like, you're educated. And I'm like, I don't give a about being educated. I care about the money, being able to support myself, and living the life I want to live, all right? A piece of paper doesn't mean, anybody's opinion about that doesn't mean anything to me. I don't care if they think I'm a dropout or whatever, a successor or failure, if they think my business is gonna fail. Hey, yo, I'm making my own living. I'm buying a house before your kids are buying a house. You know what I'm saying? That is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Don't be comparing. Don't be comparing. Don't be hating. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the funny thing about all this. I'm ranting at this point. I'm really ranting about this point. But the whole point is that if you trust yourself towards business and you really trust yourself to grow and do well for it, I challenge you. Okay, I'm not saying drop out of college. I ain't saying that. What I'm saying is, if you do decide to do that, challenge yourself to see if you could do something for yourself first. And then if you prove it, if you have tangible proof that you are able to do it, you know, make the decision, full send for it. You know, I'm not trying to be an advocate of it, but I am an advocate of not being stuck to one way or another. You're not obligated to go to college or anything like that. You have choices to make. And if you choose not to leave it, I recommend that you prove to yourself first that you can do it without college, and then you may leave. That's my full recommend. That's what I'm gonna tell my kids. Like, hey, you're gonna go to college by default, but if you figure a way out that you could make a living without college, go for it, and then learn from there. So that's my take on why I'm never gonna go back to college again, and I hope that gave you some insight on my life and my own mindset. And like the video, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.